childrens of all the ages. How are you beautiful people doing? Welcome back to Wallaby Racing League, and ladies and gentlemen, we have equal cars again. Let's go with equal cars again. No more of the god awful Wish version of cars. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have equal cars once again. So that is lovely jubbly to see. We're here for the catch-up round for the Imola Grand Prix, and then we're off on a break. We're on a break after this race, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be fantastic. Lindsay, thank you for the follow. I did see it in the intro, but obviously I don't talk during the intro. Creepy music, says Lindsay. And Bob, hello. How we doing? How we doing? And Bob says go Abyss. I'm scared of Ryan. Well, she'll be right. But quick admin work. So nothing really in the terms of like what happened to Canada with driver transfer or anything like that. But we do have some constructors points to bring out. So Aston lead Williams by 35 points. Red Bull P3. They're 15 behind Williams. So top three starting to pull away from each other, with Ferrari in 4th, Haas are in 5th, McLaren in 6th, Mercedes in 7th, Alpine in 8th, AlphaTauri in 9th, and Alfa Romeo in 10th. But AlphaTauri only has the one driver here this evening, so they could be back on the bottom of the constructors here this evening, which is not good news for them. As we move on to the drivers, well, Ryan leads over Left 4 Dead, 17 points is the gap. Noodles is not out of it. 85 points between him and Ryan. It's going to be a very, very difficult task, but he's not out of it. That's all I have to say about that. Riley P4, the Astons are 3-4, Relics P5, Ox P6, Abyss P7 in the standings. He could get himself perhaps a top 6 finish here this evening if he can overtake Oxchillo here this evening. I think he's racing. He's in the Alpine, unless I'm blind. No, he's not in. He is not in, which is a shame. Then we got J-Rad, Sniper, and Roscoe into the top 10. Then we got Accelerator, Zoltan, Bio, who on debut was fantastic for McLaren. Kozul back racing here. Millsy, I'll tell you what, 34 to 15, all on, even 16th, all on equal points here, ladies and gentlemen. So that's one to watch out for. So Zoltan's going to be looking back 5 cars within 8 points, and the Accelerator's not even that far as well. Then we got Oscurtis top, Waddington, Benno, Kahoot, Viper, Hutto, Eski, Killer AU, and Cube Bistic, who needs to get it off the bottom of the table. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oxchiller, how we doing? How we doing? As Accelerator goes to top with a 114.216. So lovely jubbly. As Magic Shock is on debut here this evening from Tier 2. He's driving in the wins for Sniper. So looking to see how he goes. Apparently, Eva Blade's in. So he's driving for the Toweries here this evening. So full grid here this evening. So Bladey is in the AlphaTauri. So lovely stuff to see. Zoltan goes up into P4. Riley's P2. Jordan up into P3. So lovely stuff. J-Rad, who's about to finish off a lap. I think Ryan's about to finish off a lap as well. Yes, it is. It's Ryan to the top. Ryan's to the top with a 114.180. So Ryan continuing his dominance here this evening. Jack Sully's P6, Viper's P4, J-Rad's P5. So 8 tenths behind Ryan here. So not bad from J-Rad. Not bad at all. Oh, someone's around. It's Left 4 Dead. Oh, a championship antagonist here this evening. He spun around at the final corner. Is he gonna box? No, he's gonna go off. Yep, he's gonna do a lap. I think that's smart. Needs to do a lap as Zoodles goes up into P3. The Astons are 3 and 4. The constructors leaders. I think they can still hold on to the lead here this evening, but it's going to be very, very tough. Bio as well. Second race here this evening. Abyss finally has somewhat a good teammate here this evening. We're at a Cubistic, Top, Geordie, Relics, and Roscoe to set a lap time. Left for Dead. It's going to be Bio, but Bio is invalidated, so it'll be Abyss. Will be the next driver to set a lap time. Evil Blade, I don't know if he's allowed to set a lap though. So, you might have wasted 1,000 points there. Apologies, but Biss goes up into P6. Left for Dead has not invalidated. He's about to finish off a lap. Oh, does not spin this time round, but across the line, it's P8, a 15-0, and that's obviously with the spin at the final corner. It's not great. As I think Okozul is off on another lap. Is Zoltana Brain gonna... He does improve, but only goes up into P11 with Magic Shot, the last of the time runners. Okozul, next driver to set a lap time, and then Relics. He is now out on track. There he is. You did one for J-Rad. Okay. Okay. We'll obviously do the J-Rad one soon. As Ryan goes even quicker. A 14-0 this time. Oh, Kozla is invalidated. And Jared's not coming out, neither is Blady. So, I think those two will be the only two we will do. And Left for Dead into the pits. Oh, J-Rad is now coming out. Blady is also coming out, so Blady will be the first driver out on track. So we'll do the hot lap with Evil Blade, and then we'll do one with J-Rad. The cutoff time is 5 minutes, so obviously some people don't like the fact that I'm fair to everybody, so I mean it's fair enough. You'd rather watch the fight for pole than for someone lower down the order, which I get, but I'm fair to everybody. So Blady, who's on the medium tires, I think he might only do the one run anyway. Just put in a lap time, save the softs for the race, depending on the weather, of course. He's the only one on the soft compound tyres. As Relics goes up into P3. So here's a hot lap with Blady at Imola. There it is. Bladey goes up into 15th and last of the time runners. Jared's only a 10th and a half up here, which is only good enough for P10, but can he find any more? As Bayer goes up to P6, Viper's P5. Accelerator is on provisional pole. Ryan's back out there. Jordan's P3. Where is Jared going to end up? It is P10. It is only P10 at 14.6. Crossell out on track. Kubisic also out on track. And Roscoe also out on track. And Roscoe will be the next driver to set a lap time here this evening. Some yellow flags are happening, and Roscoe's backed out. He has backed out. So it will actually be Cubistic Flunky in at the Towers, who has no battery, and he's actually invalidated. So the next one will be the Red Bull for Crossell. And this time does not invalidate. As drivers are just going quicker and quicker. Noodles up into P4. J-Rad's now P11. Geordie or Toto is P8. And across the line, P10. As Left 4 Dead goes P11. 14.5. Tell you what, the top 13 under a second. So lovely stuff to see here, ladies and gentlemen. It's top now. Out on track. Where is Jared? Jared's into the pits, so he'll be the final hot lap request this evening once he comes back out. But Left 4 Dead and Crossell will go back into the pits. Noodles will definitely go back, but Ryan, let's see, is Ryan up in this middle sector? Needs to find about a 10th. What's his middle sector saying? Is it up? Is it down? It's just down by literal thousandth of a second. Or hundredths of a second. So, Ryan, it's all going to come down to these final two corners. Is the championship leader going to be on pole? That is the question. Opens at DRS for 30 meters, and it is P1. It is P1, I found a 10th and a half. And it's a 13.8. A 13.8 here this evening. As Top now is about to start his first time run here this evening. Quali times are starting to come rapid in here now. Let's see the gaps to the leader. Just under a second from 1 to 13. Obviously, Magic, Sully, Zoltana, Bladey can obviously improve times. We're still waiting on Kubistic, Top, and Roscoe. So, some interesting lap times to be had pretty soon. Could Accelerator get his first pole position of the season? That will be a story in itself. But do you really want pole here? I mean, the run to turn 1, it's that chicane, and Top goes P14. And Jarad is out, so we'll do the hot lap with Jarad, and then that is it. That is it. So everybody except for Roscoe, Bladey, Magic Shot, Abyss. Okay. So, Accelerator, Viper, J-Rad, Top, Sully, Zoltana, and Kubistic are all out on track. Minute 13. I mean, there's 2.5 minutes to go, so you want to go as late as possible. You want to be the final car to come across that line and start your lap. But you don't want to be too slow either, that your side temps take a suffering as well. So we'll do the hot lap with J-Rad, and then that is it. I'll obviously leave up all the timings up so everybody can see where everybody is at. I think Ryan's not going to make it out. So his quali might be done. He's actually coming out now, so right on board with J-Rad for the final time here this evening in this quali session. Here is the hot lap with the Ferrari man. No, we won't. So we won't have enough time to do the quad lap. I apologise, Oxchillo. So we'll have to throw that into the race or something. Kibisic here now needs to get a time on board. Blady's back out on track, and Roscoe is now out on track as well. Can Kibisic get himself into the top 10? What lap time can he do? Top has retired in the pits. And Kibisic goes 16th. It's not great. It's not great from the AlphaTauri man. Magic Shock, who's on debut here for T1. It's not looking great. An accelerator. Where is Ryan? I think Ryan will just make it. This yellow flags. I wish the flags would just go away. The accelerator's not coming out, so his quali is also done. Oh dear, Alpine. They've messed up. And that's it, quali is done. Qualifying is now done. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Accelerator did not come out on track for one final run in this quali session. And Toto goes to top with a 13.7. Now the time, and Ryan's got even quicker in the first second. There's an Alpine off. It's Viper. Viper's off. Where is Jordan? He's invalidated, so he's not going to factor. His Noodle's not going to factor. Viper's not going to factor. Is Bio's 2/10 up? Can he find an extra 3/10, half a second across the line? It is P6 for Bio. A Kozul. He's a 10th down, but I think that's it. Left for Dead's P2. Relic is P3. A Kozul's P10. Where's Ryan? He's 2/10 up. This is a pole position lap for the Red Bull man, the championship leader, across the line. And it's P1. He actually lost some time, but he's on provisional pole position, and that is it. He is on pole. Ryan gets pole at the death. And there he goes. There it is. It is a close grid. Roscoe ended up getting P13, by the way. Jared P12. So I don't think he actually improved on his time, so that is unlucky. Evil Blade getting the Drunk Driver Award here this evening. A 1:16.0. 7/10 of Sultana brand. But Blady is tier 2, I believe. Alphabet is possible to play with controller without ABS. Sorry if yeah. Ryan was the king of the pad. He's now converted to the wheel, but Ryan was the king on the pad. One of the fastest drivers ever on the pad. So yeah. So it can be done. Alright, welcome to the grid, ladies and gentlemen. It is overcast here at Imola. The final race before we go on a break here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a fascinating watch here this evening. Will we see some weather? Probably not. But don't count on it. I don't count it out. Last week we ended the streak of 4 races in a row with no safety cars. So are we going to see any safety cars here this evening? That is the proper question that everyone wants to know. Will we see any safety cars? Imola's tricky. It can come out easier, but also at times it cannot. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Saying there will be a safety car. That is certainly interesting. And the formation lap is on. Oh dear. So some people saying 2, mainly say cut into turn 1. Ox saying Imola's a tight track and quality was extreme. Yeah. But we'll get everything up for the people. So let's have a look. The top 2 on the hards. Left 4 Dead is on the medium. So it's actually Left 4 Dead, Okozul, and Kibistic on the mediums. Everyone else is on the hards. Now, that is interesting. That is interesting. Does the run to turn 1, the slipstream from the 5 red lights to the first chicane, is Left 4 Dead in a good position here? Starting P3, is Relics in a good position starting P4? Man, he said Blade Racing Tier 1, yeah. Oh, Kibistic and Sully getting disqualified. The top 15 do get points here, ladies and gentlemen. Normal points this week. Unlike last week where it's double points, but normal points, excuse me, this evening. And I'd like to remind everybody, this Sunday coming, Australia will, on the eastern side, will be having daylight savings, so changes of times will be a factor. So if you don't have daylight savings times, hit that follow button to get notified of when we will go racing. Oh wow, Ryan's done the frizy. But to be fair, it's not a bad shout. It is not a bad shout. So here we go. We're just waiting for Evil Blade to come across, to come to his grid box, and we can get under the way that Williams. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're doing the frizy. All right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Ryan gets the line pretty well. Same with Toto. And, Toto. And Toto still stays in P2. Is there drama in the backfield? That is the question. It doesn't look like Byers up at the P. Oh, Byers had a moment. Byers down to P10. Riley's P8. Noodles is P5. Riley's P7 now. Jordan's had an absolute shocking start. Roscoe's P13. Still Accelerator P12. Jared P11. Byers P10. There's contact. There's contact with Accelerator. Oh dear, that could be one for the Stewards, and Accelerator's down at the back. But Left 4 Dead's now up into P2. Let's see, can he catch Ryan? I think he can. Only one DRS straight. So there's not a lot of time to be gained anywhere. But what an opening 2 sectors. And Kozel! Oh dear, we saw that in the backfield, and Jordan has a time penalty that could potentially get removed. But he's got a couple of legal overtakes, and Roscoe's up to the P11, Abyss P10. So Abyss has made a couple of positions. Jared up at the P9, what a start from the Ferrari man, and there it is. The Dead is under the 1 second threshold, and Rilo is up at the P6, what a start. And Jordan and Bayer are into the pits. They're into the pits. Is it front wing? Yes, it is for the Ferrari. Is it for the McLaren? It is. Both started going on to the mediums here now. What a oh, tops around. He's into the fence. He's into the fence. But we go back on board with the top two as Geordie Slater, which is Toto, still hovering in that P3 mark. So maybe Alfa may have pulled up the world here, getting Toto into that car here this evening. And the Mercedes are 11th and 12th. Huge for them as Lotana Brand P13. Blady's into the points. Magic Shock's got a point next to his name for the Williams team. He's doing a magnificent job. If he gets a point here, I think Williams will be absolutely ecstatic with that. Honestly, that will be a huge result for Magic Shot if he can get a point here this evening. As Everett gets the fastest lap of the race. Lap 3, DRS will now be enabled at the end of... it's actually already enabled, so I do apologise. Oh, Zoltana Brent had a moment! Oh, the turn, the first chicane is always going to be a tricky thing. And he's got going. But I'll tell you what, Blady and Kubistic, double points for the Tauris. They need every point they can humanly get. And Sully's right there as well. This could be huge in the context of the Tauri season. Can they get some momentum with this result? Yes, there's still 30 laps to go. But I tell you what, anything can happen. Oh, Magic and Blady swapping position. And this is also another storyline with Magic Shot as well. Can he get a couple of points for the Williams team just to help out in the constructors? I mean, Left 4 Dead's going to get the bulk of the points here this evening, you would think. But if Magic Shot can get like a P13, P12, even a P11 this evening, and maybe there's some post-race pens, I tell you what, this will be a huge day for the Williams team. And obviously the Astons are 5th and 6th. They're just chilling. You have like Sector 1. Oh, it's Roscoe! Roscoe's around. Oh, dear. Oh, Roscoe. There's Toto. Does not set the fast lap. It's actually Jordan Arnold down at the back here, P20. And they're closing in on top for 18th. But Zoltana Man is a fair way ahead. Oh, there's a change at Tauris, Kubistic and Blady. Oh, Blady. He's still in the points. That is huge. Oh, Accelerator's got a time penalty. That's going to bite him back. But Kubistic is on the medium, so that's probably why the switch happened. Can Okozel get ahead of Viper here? It's good to see Okozel back racing here after a fair layoff. I think it was about 4 or 5 races that he's missed. Or it seemed like 4 or 5 races. It could be less than that. I'm not sure. But Okozel back here this evening. 1.9 behind Riley. Can he close in on that gap? Get within that DRS. And Biss is also right there hunting down Viper. And J-Rad's right there as well. Just chilling in the top 10. The DRS is going to be a huge benefactor for him. Because Sully's right there, 4 seconds behind, but he's got a gap to Magic Shock as well. But Kubistic is on his gearbox. Oh, Viper's made a mistake. Viper has made a huge mistake. And causes he's only gained about 2 tenths here on this lap to Rilo. It's not good news. So no DRS. But I think Okoza might get eaten up here. And there's a switch for P3 here. And the top two have already got a 4-second gap. Well... Oh, Okozu's had enough! Okozu has had enough! Oh dear. And now Jarro's up to P9, 2.2 behind. Abyss here now. Is Abyss gonna think about a move onto Viper here? Might have to wait for the DRS. Viper does have a little bit more battery life. 33 people watching. Jeez. Lads, welcome one and all. Lads and ladettes, you know. You never know who's gonna watch. You never know who's watching. Connor, how we doing? How we doing? What's going on here, lad? What is going on here, lad? Connor's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Rex has gained about half a second here onto Ryan here, so maybe Toto, he just doesn't have the race pace here. Well, these four cars, 3rd to 6th, they're just pulling away from Abyss here, and Abyss did make the move onto Viper here. Roscoe's made the move onto Blady. Blady's starting to fall by the wayside here now. Kubisic's right there. Accelerator is right there. So 3 different constructors here fighting for 12th, 13th, and 14th. And Sully's just chilling. He is just chilling. Oh, yellow flag. It's Kubisic. Kubisic's around. Oh dear. The Tauri season just getting from bad to worse here this evening. More yellow flags. I think that was top that had a mistake. But I think that's all good now. But the battle at the front here between Left 4 Dead and Ryan, it's still going on. Last week we had Left 4 Dead, Ryan and Bio fighting at Canada, 100% race. And what a battle that was. Last week as Noodles gets ahead of the Alfa Romeo. And the gap between Ryan and Redx, 5.5 seconds. But Left 4 Dead will need to pit. Probably earlier. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, earlier than what Ryan needs to. Viper's got himself a time penalty. That is not good for his race. If there is a safety car towards the end. Next, only 1.5 seconds behind the course, and he's pulling further away from Magic Shot. Magic's just held up Accelerator. An absolute treat here. Can Roscoe gain within that DRS? Roscoe needs that DRS. Oh, yellow flags. Oh, it's Top. Top's had a moment. I think he got into the power and just spun the car. Noodles is up into P3. The DRS. Oh, Kozul's into the pits. Oh, Kibis has got himself a time penalty. Kozul is into the pits. That is certainly an early stop. He's gone to another set of mediums. I wonder if Kozul had some wing damage. I think that's what's going on there. I think Kozul had some wing damage. We're just watching this battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. I mean, the battle 6/10. I think Ryan's just chilling at top. Is now into the pits. Is going to be lapped after 10 laps. He will be lapped. Oh, yellow flag. Oh, it's a VSC. It's a VSC, and Left 4 Dead's into the pits. It's a virtual safety car. And he's gone on to hards. He's potentially going to go to the end. Oh, Sully's got himself a 5-second penalty. Jared's into the pits. It's only... Oh, no, accelerator does stay out. Left 4 Dead comes out in P8. And it's now green flag racing. So the gap between Ryan and Noodles is 8.8 seconds here now. Can Top get himself back into this race? That is the question. The first VSC of this evening. And Noodles has found another second ahead of Ryan. Oh, Kubistic has got no front wing. He's got no front wing, has Kubistic. Oh, gee. Oh, Jordan Arnold's got himself a time penalty as well. Roscoe's caught up to Magic Shot, and Accelerator did get ahead of Magic Shot as well, but Roscoe should get ahead of the Williams car. And yes, he does. Yes, he does. 7.9 is the gap between Ryan and Noodles. Kubisa gets a time penalty. I don't think he cares all that well. Oh, Roscoe's out! It's another virtual safety car! Is it going to turn into a full course though? Is it going to turn into... It is a full course safety car! It's a full course safety car! And Top just needs to stay out! Top just needs to stay out and he'll get his lap back. It's a full course safety car. I'm not sure why it hasn't updated the graphic. But, oh dude, that's just wrecked. Left 4 Dead here now. Oh, Ryder's got himself a 5-second penalty. And Kubisic and Top have regained their laps back, so that is huge for them. And Left 4 Dead is ahead of Ryan. So yeah, it's now turned into a full course safety car. And everybody is now in. But Kubisic and Top have got a get out of jail free card here, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 12 of 32. And we've got a safety car. So we've got the first safety car of the evening. And everybody's switching over to the mediums. 20 laps on the mediums. Tyre's going to be interesting come the end of this race here. Is someone going to come back in and jump on a set of hards to go to the end? Oh, Magic Jog's had a moment. He's off into the track. Oh dear. Oh, he was doing so well as well. Bio and Jordan also getting a lifeline here this evening. with this safety car. Let's have a look at Pence. So Ryder's got 5. Viper, Accelerator 3. Jordan's got 6. And Kubistic has got 6. Will Ryder box to get rid of his 5 seconds? No, he won't. But now we're going to have 20 laps to go. And tops at the Banter chicane where Charlie the chair went off. But Left 4 Dead now leads ahead of Ryan. Noodles is P3, Relics P4, Toto P5, Abyss is P6, so he's a big winner out of this safety car. Ryder P7, Jared P8, Viper P9, Accelerator P10, Roscoe's left the session. Blady P11, he's also a big winner. Here's Sultana Brand P12, Bio P13, Jordan Arnold P14, and Sully P15. And we've got Kozub, Magic Kubistic, and WRL top. So safety car should be out for one more lap unless top can catch up as soon as possible. And if it stays out for one more lap, maybe someone from the backfield. I mean, Magic's off again. He's now down at the back. Is he going to pit for the hards to go to the end? It seems like he's not liking these mediums. Oh dear. Lad, it's a safety car. Well, we're staying out for another lap. Due to Magic Shot. I don't know what Magic's doing. Is he gonna box for the hards? I mean, his tyres are just too fired up. He's got to take it easy, lad. Well, he's now in. So he would want to hurry up. He's retired from the session. Why? Oh, he's got rear wing damage. I was wondering why, what was going on there, but alright. Well, the safety car should be in at the end of this lap. Can Left 4 Dead get those tyres to the end? Loaded rifle, I want Bio to win. Well, he's P13 and he had a lap 1 pit stop, so... And yep, safety car in at this lap. Unfortunately for Magic Shot, he's out. Roscoe also out. Williams and Mercedes down to 1 driver in this race. Vital Rodrigo, thank you for the raid, lad. Much appreciate you. Have you had a fantastic stream this evening? And so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is now green flag racing. Oh my word, the crazy straight line speed that Ryan's got. And he backs out of it. He of course he backs out of it. Is there any dramas on the backfield? No. Looks like everybody got off okay. And Ryan still stays in P2, but Left 4 Dead. He's hanging on by the barest of margins here this evening. Oh, Blady's got himself a time penalty. Sultana Ben's down. Blady's down. Byers up at the P11. So he's made 2 positions off the start. Off the safety car restart. Okulza's got a time penalty. And Ryan's still hounding. He's still hounding the Williams are left for dead. And let's not forget about Noodles. Noodles is right there as well. Are we going to see repeat offence? That is the question. Will we see a repeat of France? If you haven't watched the French race, watch the ending of that race after you watch this race. Because, oh my word, watch the entirety of that final lap. Because that was something to behold. And Ryan left. Oh! Oh! Oh dear! That's a huge crash, and it's a safety car! It's a safety car! Oh! Noodles has got no front wing! Oh, I wonder what happened between Ryan and Left 4 Dead there. Oh my word. It's a second safety car. Now the question is, does Ryan have any damage? Well, J-Rad's boxing. He's going to take advantage of this. I mean, why wouldn't ya? And it's another set of mediums. We've hit half race distance too, by the way, chat. So... He lucked out in the first safety car, Ox. He gained like 3 positions in that safety car call. Bloodfish and Loading Rifle, thank you for the follows, lads. Welcome to Wallaby. Have a fantastic Wednesday evening. It's the final race before we go off on a break. So... hopefully this race is turning into an absolute banger for you. So Jared's a ton of bread noodles and Left 4 Dead all boxing for new mediums. And surely they'll go to the end here now. That could be something for the stewards. Yeah, Byers up to the pit. He's on the hards though. He'll have some very, very quick cars behind him on quicker tyres. I mean, fortunate for him, he's got Jordan, he's got Sully, Blady, Kozel, top flunky there as well. But the likes of Jared, Latana, Noodles, and Left 4 Dead are going to be very much more quicker. But he'll be faster in the end. Yeah. Yeah, he will. But you got to think of these 4 down here as well. So, but with this being a second safety car, I think tyre wear might not be an issue. But we just never know here with a Cody's game, especially with the patches that they've been rolling out recently. 29 people in the stream. Welcome, welcome. I'm thinking most of them are the drivers. But still, welcome, welcome one and all. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Wednesday. The final race before we go on a break. And safety car should be in at the end of this lap. Yep, there it is. Safety car in this lap. Open boys, 6 and 7. Yeah, but they've got pens next to their names though. So Riley does as well. But if there's another safety car or virtual safety car, he could box, get rid of that 5 seconds. And he'll go back to no pens as well. But now Ryan leads ahead of Relics and Toto. When does Ryan want to go here? And he's now going. It's go, go, go. And Abyss is right behind Toto. Is this going to be Abyss's time to get onto the podium? No, he backs out, he backs out. He backs out. Let's see anybody else. And Left for Dead, he's been left. He's been left behind. Blady's got ahead of Sully. Huge for the Towery. But can he get ahead of Jordan here? This could be for a net position. But Sully looking down the inside. Oh, they're going side by side. Who's got the better traction? It looks like Sully's got the better traction. Blady losing the battery. They're going side by side in this very quick left-hander. Oh, my word. Oh, there's contact. There's contact, a little bit of contact. And Blady's lost to a Kuzzle. He's lost to a Kuzzle. And Top here now looking for a move on the lone, on the second AlphaTauri. But Jaredy Kubicik's down into 17th already. Noodles is his 16th and outside of the points. He really needs to get a move on. Sully's 1.7 behind Jordan Arnold, so I think they're safe from behind. Bio and Arnold there going side by side through that middle sector. What great racing there that was. And the bit is falling back behind Toto just a little bit, not by much. He's still within DRS, but that's still key for Abyss. Can he drop Rilo? That is the question as well. But Rilo needs to start making some moves. Try and pull out a gap. Oh, Fry's got water next to him. Or substance that looks like water. And, you know, nothing else. Oh, Kubicik's around. He's into the fence, but no damage, it doesn't look like. Oh dear, this could be a bad day at the office for the Toweries here. Noodles has got a time penalty. Yeah, Bio's still within the DRS. He's got 3 cars ahead of the pen, so he's a net P5 currently. But he might want to start thinking of some moves, because Riley's starting to become a factor, or nearly dropping out of DRS range here. And a chance of repairing it for Bio could be gone in the win. What's going on, SJ? And Relics is a second behind Ryan here now. Oh, thank you for the raid, Rapid. How we doing? How we doing? How was the race here this evening? Noodles is into the pits, and he's now in last place. Oh, Relics has got a time penalty. Yeah, Abyss is on the podium here. Abyss is on the podium. Oh my word! It's a virtual safety car. Riley needs to get off those, get rid of that 5 seconds. He really needs to, but he's not going to. The Alpine boys are coming in. Not one of them's coming in. Relics is in. He's going to be on the softs. It's a virtual safety car only. And Relics is going on another set of mediums. That is interesting. Abyss is on the podium. Oh, Ox right now is absolutely hyperventilating right now. Yeah, Bio is essentially effective P4. Yep, you are correct. And Kabissik's into the pits. Well, it's just been one of those races, unfortunately, for Kabistik. I think the VSC might end pretty soon. Oh, yep, there it is. It is now green flag racing. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 11 laps to go, or it'll be 10 laps once Ryan crosses the line. Abyss is caught up to Toto here, so he's still within the DRS. He's still within the DRS. I think I'll say that everyone's boxing for the soft compound tires. And Abyss is, yep, 1.5 seconds, and that gap is just growing and growing and growing between Abyss and Rilo. Bio's up into P5 now. Huge for him. Oh, Blady's had a moment. Oh, Abyss! Abyss is bottled! He is absolutely bottled! He's absolutely... He's about to throw his simulator out into the Pacific Ocean now. Oh, Bio's now effective P3. Swap one McLaren for the other. Oh no, Abyss! You had it in the palm of your hands. Oh no! Typical last percent game. Oh yes, that was so. I think he just clipped the inside of the chicane, and that's just unsettled the car. But nevertheless, it's still a massive bottle. So let's have a look. Gaps to the leader. 6.2 seconds between Ryan and Bio. Rolex has got the fastest lap point. But he's down in 15th. Does has a pan. Viper's now got it. He's down in 16th though. I don't think he can get that lap at that point. Yeah, but he's got Accelerator and Jordan right there as well. And Accelerator's is showing a little bit more pace here than Bio. Mediums v hards, of course. But you would think the hards are starting to phase in a little better here now, and the mediums will soon start to drop off. Oh, Viper's got another time penalty. Yeah, Bio's outside DRS. I think he's outside DRS. Yep, he's outside DRS, so he's going to get in by Accelerator and Jordan here. But if I'm Bio, I might let these two just battle it out. Claw back up to Rilo. And get that. Oh my word, I don't know what is going on there. Oh, oh my word, Bio just says no thank you. I'm shoving my car up the inside there. Out of context, but We move, and the gap is now 1.3 between Milo and Jordan here. I think with the VSC and the safety cars, I think the mediums are going to go will last a little bit longer than what Jordan and Bio were planning on. And now we're coming into the final phase of this pretty good Grand Prix here this evening. Some controversy between Ryan, Noodles, and Left 4 Dead. Could be one for the stewards. We caught the back end of it, but we'll talk to Ryan if he stays in first place. We'll obviously talk to Ryan about it. And now the gap between Riley and Jordan is 2 seconds. Top's got Bladey. J-Rad's got a time penalty now. Yeah, Ryan did get caught up involved with that. Yeah, like Sector 2. Oh, imagine a late safety car. Imagine a late race safety car. Oh my word, that will be spectacular. I think one crash on track would bring out a safety car. And Viper's now ahead of Bladey. Jordan's got no battery to play with. I'll tell you what though, Riley's looking only... He's going to miss out of one place. Oh! I mean, surely it's a safety car! Surely that's a safety car. Oh! I think Acosa's just retired on track. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So, no safety car. But there is still time for one more twist in the tail. A big boy safety car. Sully's got a time penalty. The pens are coming in thick and fast here, ladies and gentlemen. We have 5 racing laps to go. There is still time for this safety car to come out. Will we get it? That is the question. And Byers are back up at the P4, so he needs to now start reeling in Rilo here. I mean, still within that 5-second mark here. Oh, Jordan Owen's got a time penalty. I think Byers now safe for that P3 here now. Try exclamation mark. This is good, lad. And Ryan's about to start lap 29 left. For Dead's up at the P6 here. Or if one of the admins, like a Kirko Duck, Hench, if they're in the chat, maybe one of them can send the link. Oh, accelerators had a moment. Apologies that we missed that. If you're in Rapid or HTE, I think the link might be in their Discords. But yeah, looks like Bio will get another podium here this evening. Oh, there we go, loading rifle. There's the Discord link. There is the Discord link. But controversy race here this evening. Noodles, Left 4 Dead, and Ryan got caught up. I mean, Ryan probably didn't even get caught up in it. He was nearby, so, you know, the commentator just assumed. But, yeah. Relics making moves back up into P8 after that VSC. Oh, Kubistic. And Jordan's ahead of Bio once again. Oh, Jordan's off track. Oh, Jordan's... It's not a safety car! Oh my word! Jordan's out of this race. The fight for P3 is not over because Left 4 Dead's right there as well. He can come out for one lap cruise. This would have been the final lap for it. Oh my word! Buy's now gonna be in trouble. We have 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 laps to go. Oh, Left 4 Dead's got DRS. Bio is in huge trouble here now. Top's got himself a time penalty. Noodles is into the points. Blady in the end is going to get a couple of points for the Toweries here this evening. There's the penalties situation. Oh, Blady's got 9 seconds of penalties. Oh dear, Blady. They're going to kill ya. This is going to be a last lap overtake between Left 4 Dead and Bio here this evening. Ryan's going to win this race unless something catastrophic happens. Noodles is into the pits. Can he stay ahead of Ryan? Because Ryan's out at the start of the final lap of the race. And it's the final lap, and this battle for P3 is not over. Radix is right there as well, but he does have a time penalty next to his name though. He does have a time penalty next to his name. And Left 4 Dead's now in that P3 spot. Both of them have no battery. Radix got a little bit of battery to see if one of them can cause an issue. Jared P7 looking very, very ominous to finish in that spot. So time looking like he's going to get a P9. Ikibisi gets another time penalty, but he's 16th and 10 seconds behind and a lap down. But ladies and gentlemen, Ryan is going to win the Imola Grand Prix. A controversial race, but Ryan wins. As we head into the break, Toto comes back and gets P2 in the Alfa Romeo. And Left 4 Dead, in the end, is getting a podium spot. Bio P4, Riley P5, Relics P6, J-Red P7, Accelerate P8, Abyss P9, P10, P11, so Sultana Preen gets P9, Sully P10, Abyss P11, Viper P12, Kibissa gets 16th, Blady is going to get P13 here, ladies and gentlemen. What a man! Top gets P14 and some more points for Alfa Romeo. And Noodles. Oh, what could have been? For the Aston Martins, a 5th place and a 15th. Oh dear. And Noodles does get the fastest lap point in the end. So he gets 2 points. Yeah, well, in this league, 15th, you get a point, so it's still points. So we'll get the podium celebrations and get the top 3 in. But man, oh man, what a race! Yeah, Bly again just missing out on his 2nd podium in a row. But a P4, I think he'll be pretty chuffed with that. We'll get Left 4 Dead in. I don't have Toto, but I've got Ryan. But there it is. Yep, Noodles in the end does get that point. Oh man, it's a race of what could have been, really. I don't have Toto though. I don't know if he's got an Xbox account. Let me just ping him and see if he actually does. As Left 4 Dead and running. Do either of you have Toto added or no?
No. Is it AMS Toto still?
Nah, it's Geordie.
I'll have a look. Do you know what his Xbox name is?
Live to Win 999.
Is that what his thing is?
Yeah.
Live as in.
So it's
normally.
So it's LIVETOWIN 999.
Yeah, I'll invite him now.
Cheers. We'll just give a few minutes for Toto to come in, and then we'll start the proceedings. There he is. Alright, well, oh, shit, no. Ladies and gentlemen, the top 3 are now in. We'll kick off the podium celebrations with P3 Left 4 Dead. Well, controversy in the midway point of the race, but you come back through the field and get a P3. Tell us about your race from your perspective.
It was good. I felt pacey. I made some adjustments to my setup from when I did Rush, and it was really solid. So I was enjoying it a lot. But there was a little incident. I need to watch the replay. I don't actually know what happened or if it was between me and Ryan or me and Noodles. I don't know. But no hard feelings. It is what it is. It was a good comeback drive, and I enjoyed it. So it was fun.
Excuse me. Well, you pull away. I think you closed the gap to P2 in the standings. I think Ryan might be just a little bit too far ahead. Is P2 what you're aiming for, or can you somehow catch back up to Ryan in the second half of the season, as we're now on a week break?
Well, it's Ryan, so I'll settle for P2. I won't be bummed out by losing to Ryan. But, you know, if I win, it'll be amazing. But yeah, P2 is the goal.
Well, GG's on the well-deserved podium. Hopefully we'll see you back on the podium after we come back from the break at the Austrian Grand Prix. We move on to P2, man. It is Toto. Toto Wolff is on the podium, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, unfortunately we didn't see much of you, but you had a boring drive for most of it. But tell us about your race from your perspective.
Hold on, my microphone's gone. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was quite chill, but the whole time actually it was just I was just trying to keep the tyres alive in that last, and obviously I wasn't trying to lose too much to Ryan, although Ryan's GG's to him, too good today. And then mainly the first part of the race actually, just trying to stay in the DRS train. Left for Dead got the better start. I figured I'd just let him go through the hairpin. That's just kind of what I want to do. I figured myself, as he's on the medium, so I'll just let him go. He can get Ryan. I wanted to try and pull along. Pace wasn't quite where I wanted it to be today, but you can't be fast every day of the week. And of course, the crash through turns 1, 2, 3. I think I don't really know what exactly happened, but they barely avoided Noodles. So incredibly sad for Left 4 Dead and Noodles to be in that. But congrats to Left 4 Dead though for getting back on the podium. And safety cars, of course, was all over the place.
Yeah, was certainly interesting, and I'm pretty sure you might have caught it off with a few potential team principals with your result here this evening, and hopefully we'll see you back on the podium once we come back on the week break for the Austrian Grand Prix. We'll move on to Ryan 97. Well, we'll talk about the crash in just a moment, but what a race! Pretty dominant at the end there, but at the start it was very, very close. But tell us about your race from your perspective.
Yeah, well, obviously it looks dominant when two of the leading contenders get taken out, so that's obviously a big shame. You don't want to see that happen. So I think I need to look back at it to see what happened. But obviously it's quite crap.
Yeah, I caught the back end of it. I thought you got involved in it, but it turns out it was Noodles and Left 4 Dead. But yeah, you pull away from the contenders after this race, and now week off, Austria next. Can you bring that dominant back after the break?
Probably be like the race last night with lots of DRS happening, so we'll see.
Well, GG's my guy. Well-deserved win, and hopefully we'll see you back on the podium next time out at Austria. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We're done. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Shout out to Rapper for the raid. Thank you to Rodrigo for the raid as well. Low Rifle, Blobfish, and Lindsay for the follows here this evening as well. And yeah, until next time, we'll see you in 2 weeks for the Austrian Grand Prix. Ciao.